everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Vanessa of Silva Creations, and in this video this is part 2 of making this sewing junk journal, which I'm making for my sister for Christmas using some of my mom's patterns. So in this one we're going to set up the signatures and get them sewn in. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll go ahead and link it down below for you. If I should remember. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So I think I showed in the last video kind of what I was going to use for this one. And so I have some of the patterns here that I want to try to include some of this in there. And then I'm going to include this owl somewhere because my mom, she loved owls, so I think that will be pretty cool to add to it. We have some dictionary pages, and I'm only making 2 signatures. So yeah, it's not going to be too much. And then I have this tea dyed paper that I made. We have a few crocheting pages because my mom also loved to crochet, so I thought that went well. And then we have our ledger paper. We have some tracing paper. And I think my plan was, I forgot to move this stuff out. I was messing with this earlier. I think my plan was to use these as the covers. I'm pretty sure. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get it all set up. So we're going to get it all set up and we're going to measure it all out and get it cut down. I just like to kind of stack up the pages like so. I guess like the smallest in the front, biggest in the back, which I think the tracing paper is the biggest. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all put together here. Kind of make it even as I can. And then I think I'm going to just kind of paper clip it. Now I found these I found these really cool giant paper clips at our store here out in Texas, H-E-B. If you guys live out here, you know. So I found these there and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna get those. And they work pretty well just to hold this stuff together. So my plan is to place this inside the book, leaving a little bit down there where I sewed it, I think is where the bottom should go. And I wonder if I shouldn't paper clip it right now. That way we can keep it kind of even and not flattened down. Okay, so again, we're gonna put here, let me see. Actually, it's so hard to know if I should just leave it paper clipped or not, but normally I don't paper clip it, but I thought maybe it would make it easier. Okay, let's go ahead, like again, line it up at the bottom there. And then let me get a pen so we can kind of mark it off where we want to cut it, which let's open it up. And I think if I follow this side over here, and let's say we'll make the line right here to cut off at the top, and then we want it to kind of, I think I want it to be a little bit over this lace here. So I think I'm going to make my line right here, and if we need to, we can just cut it down a little more. So let me get my knife and my ruler. I'm going to move all this stuff. We'll do this. Oh, actually, we should do this first, shouldn't we? Just to make sure. Actually, you know what? Let's just cut these first. I already got it. I already have it ready. So what we're going to do is make sure they're all lined up again and turn it this way. And I'm going to go ahead and line up with my mark with my ruler right about there. Seems good. And I feel like we're going to waste a lot of paper here, but I can always use this for something else. So it should be okay. And then we're going to just take our knife and cut right through the paper carefully. Takes a few times running through. Okay, there we go. So we got that part taken care of. So the top is cut. Straighten it all out again just to make sure we get it all cut evenly. And then we'll go ahead and line up this mark here. Kind of get our ruler as straight as possible. Looks pretty good. All right, and then let's go ahead and cut this part. I mean, then the good thing is you kind of feel it as the paper tears, so you kind of know like how much more you need to go through. It's good to try to move the papers out of the way, otherwise they kind of bunch up a little. I always struggle with getting the top here cut. I don't know why. I probably need to change my blade out though. I haven't done it for a while, and it seems like it's not working as well. I don't understand why it's not cutting up there. There we go. I think I might have got it. Like it gets to where it just tears. Okay, hold on. Maybe if I just take my scissors and go ahead and just cut it right here. There we go. That's good. Let me close that. And let me get all these papers out of the way. And I'm just gonna set these aside so we can use them somewhere else. Alright, so we have these all cut. Let me pick them up. I just want to make sure we got it cut properly, which it should be. Yeah, there we go. See, they fit in there really well, so that's good. And now what we want to do is go ahead and cut the signatures. It's so crazy to feel the paper this small after it was, you know, so large. So yes, these signatures. Now I'm hoping that when we cut it, I get a clean cut of this, because I would like to use that somewhere in the journal, which I think we should. So again, we're just gonna line it up, but this time I'm gonna make it just a little bit longer so it encloses the pages. So I'm thinking right there should be good. And then up top, we'll do the same spot for that. I think about right there. Okay, these should be a lot easier to cut because it's just two papers or two pages. Let me just make sure. Actually, I think I got that mark a little low, so I'm gonna move the mark up. Good thing I did this. I should have just done this from the beginning for the mark. There we go, because we want to make sure that our signatures aren't, our signature covers aren't smaller than the signatures. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna cut long top to bottom first, so just in case, if I can salvage that dress form, I think is what it's called, we can go ahead and do that because I don't want to cut it off. I got it lined up with the line over here. Let me get my knife. Yeah, I definitely need to cut my knife. I mean, not cut my knife. I need to change my... What the heck? I don't know what it got caught on. It felt like a big bump. Oh, shoot. I had this underneath there. Okay, let's cut the last part. I think it made it all, the cut kind of messed up, so we'll just have to go through and fix it. If I got the, oh yes, I did, perfect. Nice. So I think I might use this as like a tuck spot, perhaps. I'm not sure yet. And then we can also use this, distribute this throughout the journal also. All right, now let's go ahead and cut the top. There we go. Oh, and you know what's nice about this? We can like make a little mini envelope. I can either make an envelope, or not an envelope, a little mini journal, and I can either make that for this journal we're working on or something else. So let me set that aside for now. And here are our covers. Let's see if it works. I'm just grabbing the signature pages from over here. Oh, it goes like this. Okay. Okay, let me split this in half because we're not going to use all of them in one. So, oh yeah, I think that's going to work. And if we need to, we can just trim off some of the top pieces or something. If we need to. So let's just see how that fits in here. Perfectly. Yeah, that's really good. Sometimes I look at it and I think, okay, maybe we could do 3 signatures, but I just think we're going to do 2. Okay, so now what we want to do is I want to set up my pages the way I want them. And also, which one do I want to be the first? I think this is going to be the first signature and this will be the second. So, okay. I'm going to sort out my pages the way I want it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I went ahead and got the signatures situated, and then I forgot that I had forgotten to add, well, then I realized that I had forgotten to add some of the pattern in, so I made that my center of the thing. So what I did was, on both of them, I went tea-dyed, crochet, tea-dye, dictionary, tracing paper, tea-dye, ledger, dictionary, and then tea-dye, and then of course the pattern, and that's for both of them. Okay, so what I want to do right now is we're going to go ahead and sew in those signatures. So I just want to make sure everything is in the place that I want it. And let me go ahead and grab some paper clips. You know what? Why don't I just use these giant ones? That should work. Okay, so I'll put one on this side and then on the other side. Oh, it's moving a little. I like to put one on the side and then one from the bottom to the top or top to bottom, and then one on the side like so. Because to me it just kind of holds them pretty perfectly that way. Okay, straighten this out a little. The only problem with this one is it's kind of bent, but I'm hoping it'll straighten itself out eventually. So let's get this perfect where we want it. Let me close it real fast because I like to kind of just you know, tap it, try to get in there. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and paper clip it and paper clip the side here. I'm just kind of pushing down the middle. I'm thinking maybe for this side I just use a smaller one so it's not sticking out so bad. Gotta make sure I get, there we go. All right, that should be good just like that. All right, we got that one ready. I'm going to switch this to a smaller one. And then to sew in the signature, I'm just using some of this white embroidery floss, I think is what it is. It's what I kind of started to like using. I used to use that wax thread, but then I found this is so pretty. I just like to use this one. Oh, we need to, I was about to start threading my needle even though I didn't have anything in place. Okay, so we're gonna need 3 holes, of course. Where do we want these? Kind of in the center. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and make my 2 top spots here. What I'm doing is I'm just putting the ruler up against where it folds so that I can hopefully put them in a good spot. So let's see. Maybe I can zoom you guys in a little so you can see. I think where I want to do it is right there. Right there. I think that should be good. Okay, I'm kind of folding it to see where my dots are, but I didn't get, let's see, did I zoom back out? Yeah. Okay, I didn't get this one in the right spot. So unfortunately that is going to show, I don't know what's right here. I don't know. It's like a bump. But anyway, that's where I want to get that one. And then that means I probably didn't get this one. No, I got that one in the right spot. Okay, we got those. Now, remember what we want to do next is line these up where we want them. And we'll go ahead and make our little dots on the outside. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to go ahead and take our awl here. And I'm going to go ahead and poke the holes in, and then I'll be right back. I'm going to just poke the holes in the papers and in here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and poked our holes. I had a needle here somewhere. I guess I should have found that. Okay. Maybe I put it away. Okay, so I have our needle here, and then I have our embroidery thread. If I can find the end. I just had the end. Didn't I when I showed you? I'm a mess here today. Okay, and we want to just do it like normal. 1, 2, 3 should be good. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut both right now. Oh, it's nodding. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cut it. Put that to the side. Now the only thing with the embroidery thread is that it kind of, you know, because there's so many threads put together, it kind of likes to separate. But there we go, we got it in. Now we're going to do our second signature first. Go ahead and put that through the middle. Get it here in the middle. We'll go ahead and pull that through. It's so hard to show it on camera. Okay, let's find the top hole, which is right here. And then we'll line it up with this one. Get it through the center. Oh no, I pulled it through all the way. Okay, let's try this again. Put it through the middle hole. There we go. You know, I think I have too much there. Okay. Middle, top, through the top hole here. There we go. Do not pull it so far this time. And then go down to the bottom. Bottom hole. Sometimes it's a little difficult to get all the way through. I know, there we go. Got it. And then through the back bottom hole. And we shall pull it tight. And then get back through the center one. Trying not to go through the thread. That's the problem with this too. They're so easy to go through the thread. Okay, there we go. We got it through. Now remember, we need to put one through each side and then pull tight. Not too tight where you tear your paper, but tight enough. And then we'll tie it off 3 knots to make sure it's completely secure. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and cut it evenly. There we go. Take off our paper clips. This one already came off over here. Put them to the side. Kind of rub this way. Oh, I was like, what did I do? I thought I had put it in the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and off camera, I'm going to go ahead and sew in the first signature, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I went ahead and sewed in that second signature, and here we go. It's all done. I need to find a way to cover this because I don't like that dot being there. I should have used something lighter, but here's what we have so far. And I'm thinking I might put the owl right here, maybe. And that'll cover it up pretty nice. But I'm not sure how that's gonna look. So I'm thinking actually I might put the owl over here. We might have to do a part 3 of kind of going through the journal and making the pockets and everything, because we're already at, yeah, see, that's cute. I like it right there. We're already at about 22 minutes. But let's see. I do want to add in this somewhere. I don't think we're going to decorate it up too much right now, but maybe like on the back here we can make a little tuck spot. I think that would be cool. And it'll just leave a little bit on the bottoms. Let's go ahead and crop those corners. And what I want to do is use some of this really pretty what's it called? Washi tape. Jeez. And I'm going to use that to connect it, I think. Just something new I kind of want to try out. Let's straighten it up there. Go like this. Just to make it a little pretty. Now my mom, she really loved daisies, but I didn't really look for any daisy washi tape or anything. This is just what I kind of have on hand, so it'll just do for now. You know what? Let me glue it down because I'm struggling with the washi tape, so I'll glue it down and then I'll do the washi tape. So we're gonna just put glue on this side here. Not too much. There we go. Add it on here. There we go. Stick it down, and then what I'm gonna do, which I've seen Pam from the Paper Outpost, she does this. She uses her glue to kind of glue the washi tape so that it sticks better. And I just kind of copy her on this one because it works really well. Just rub it across the top of the glue. Have this here. And I'll go ahead and just set it down now that I have that tape, now that I have that glued down. It should be a little easier. And I just like adding the washi tape over too, because it just adds a little something extra. Some decoration, you know. So there we go. And then we'll, oh, I dropped my glue. Then we'll cut right here. There we go. All right, and then we have a little tuck spot here. Like, what do I have I can put in this? I have this cute little altered paper clip my daughter made. Obviously that's not what's going to stay in there, but just to kind of show off, there's a little tuck spot. And so I think that's all we're going to do today. And I might make a part 3 decorating some of the pages, or I might just decorate them and get them all set up and then kind of just do a flip through of it so you guys can see it if you'd like to. I'm just trying to decide what I want to use to tie it closed. I think for now I'll just use this, even though I feel like it doesn't really go because it's more of a bright white, and then we have all the tea dye and like the discolored. But for now, that'll be okay. Okay, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to comment below and give me some ideas, maybe, if you'd like to, of what else I could add to this journal to kind of make it special, that would be awesome. And if you'd like to go ahead and like and subscribe so you can see when I upload more, well, if you'd like to see some more of my videos. All right, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.